Okay, so I'm gonna show you a quick setup here. This is with a pre-built house, the one that's already in the game. I have the basic generator, has 3 energy. I have a wire goes to my first connector here, just to get inside the house and give you a demonstration. So like I was trying to mention, even if the house is pre-built, it really is broken down into these squares. So I put these squares down to give you an idea. It's 3 squares long, about was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, long here. So this house is the same thing, even though we don't have those squares down. That's how the game works. So this line of power runs here, and you can see that if I disconnect everything else, I'm going to store this for later. This lamp is powered because it's in the vicinity of this power source. This conductor, this conduit, is a power source. Now, if I pick up the lamp, you can see here about 1 block out, maybe 2 blocks really. If you put down the floor panels, it still has power. That's about 3 out. Now it's too far, so that's why this is not working anymore. And you kind of get an idea once you pick it up and put it down. That's how much power is pumped into this place. Now we're standing here, same thing. Let's go see. There it has power still. That's too far, right? So that's the idea, and you're gonna have that probably all the way around. Let me see if I put it over here. Yeah, exactly. So about 3 blocks out, this is giving out power. Now this is probably getting it from the generator and other things out here, but that's as far as it's going to be powered from there. And it's because this item requires only the lightning bolt symbol. It doesn't have a number associated with it. If you look here, this is a number associated with it. You have to have direct power, like an air conditioner or a heater in your house. A direct line, a dedicated line needs to run to this. And this generator makes 3 power. An example for that is, this is not powered here. This also needs 3 power. If I attach a wire, now this works, and it says this also works, and that is wrong. They actually don't both work, basically. So this is actually a little glitch going on right now, it looks like. Maybe I'm wrong about that. No, well, traditionally that's how it works. I think right now that's kind of a glitch. Anyway, store. So moving on. Now, if you wanted to run power through the whole house, what I had set up here before, I came in here and got a conduit. And I put it down into the house to get it further. Now, I already placed this lamp down here. It has no power. We know that this doesn't give enough power to that lamp. I'm going to run a wire to this conduit. And sometimes you'll see this too, where obviously it's close enough, but there's no power here. You pick it up and then put it down. Now the power is working, because now when it goes to check for power, there's enough of it there. And again, if we pick this up, we can see how far can we put this. That's still power there. I could probably even go outside, because it's going at about 3 blocks. See, so no. All the way up to here, yes. If I can place it down. So that conduit of power is supplying power this far. So then you get an idea for the distance. Now for appearance purposes, there's a lot of other connectors and stuff that you can use to try to make it look nice. Because obviously this wire is just going very crudely through the middle of the house. But that's just going to be up to you on which ways you want to go about it. Because as long as it's touching, you can see that it's giving off power. Let me see if we go up, how high the power goes. I believe, so this is saying no power here. Let me make some stairs. So I never try to run power above a ceiling to power the home, I would typically just run the wire somewhere into the home. Do that for now. So we'll take this lamp. I mean, this little lamp test is a perfect way to figure out how power works in your game for the building you're in, because this building might work a little differently than other buildings in a sense of, you know, where is it pumping the energy through. I personally think when you build houses, it's a little simpler. So here it is getting power. Let's try. See, so it's still getting power, probably from the one in the middle. So it does look like it's coming up to the ceiling. Even here you're getting power, so that's nice. So that's almost, I would say this is almost too high, like 2 spots high, but it's still giving up power. And you always can make adjustments if based on the different shapes and stuff your house is. Let's put this here. So yeah, and these other wires here, just giving examples of how you can run different wires. You can connect them to objects that, you know, like this is connected to the generator to get power, but since it has a connector, it still counts the conduit, so you can still use that to run more wires through your city. And there's other pieces that are more optimal for this. Like if you don't want a wire running right through the middle of your city, you're trying to make it look pretty, that's a whole other thing. So the power pylon, I don't have enough copper. But the power pylon is taller, kind of like that. So you would run a wire from a tall one to a tall one across the street, just like how you would in any city, really. And then you can run into smaller ones, but you need more resources for all that to make it look real nice. The last thing I'll try to show you is, again, a conduit. I don't have the materials for it, but these work the same. The ones that are flat don't have any connectors, but as you see, these have the pointy part at the top, where you can connect a wire to it. So you would run a wire to the pointy part on the top on this conduit, and then you can run like a pipe through the house to give you electricity. Over here, your pipes, I don't have the copper for it, and I believe some of these pipes might even go through walls. I'm not really sure if that ever worked out. In Fallout 76, they go through walls. But that's the way that you can run it through a wall, and then you can have like a pipe going along the wall, kind of how you would in some houses, older fashioned houses, where you have that conduit in the house that's not hidden inside the wall. In this game, I can't really hide too many things inside the wall, except for the fact that if the conduit touches a space, it's going to pump power through the walls in the house anyway. So you shouldn't really have to put, like, I don't need a wire to power this lamp, right? So if I have at least energy coming here, then it's pumping power through here. So if that one guy had like power on the roof and then ran it across the roof, in theory it should power all the little items, the little vanity items inside the house. Yeah, I don't have any more copper, but if I hang a light bulb to the ceiling, it'll be powered just like the light bulb on the floor. That's my little short video about power. Again, all those other advanced videos out there are going to get more into how to make everything look real pretty. But that's the basic concept of power, and I think the lamp test is a very simple way to move it around and experiment. So hopefully that helps. And let me know, obviously, if you have any questions.